Well, good evening, everyone. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and a lot of people may be getting up pretty early and doing the turkey trots. Now, we have several turkey trots across parts of North Texas, but we're just going to point out a couple of, obviously, the bigger cities, Dallas and Fort Worth. So just kind of extrapolate. If you live farther to the north, temperatures may be a little bit cooler. If you live farther to the south, they may be just a little bit warmer, not by a whole lot. So the turkey trot for downtown Dallas, we're talking about starting out at 41 degrees at 8 a.m. tomorrow. At 10 a.m., we should be able to make it at about 50. At noon, though, temperatures will climb into the mid-50s. We're going to have lots of sunshine to go along with it, and the wind, it's going to be pretty light. It's going to be out of the northeast. Now, in Fort Worth, not a huge difference. We're starting out at about 40 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning. By 10 o'clock in the morning, temperatures do make it into the upper 40s, so low 50s at noon, so a light jacket will at least be needed in the morning. Today we did make it to 59 degrees. That's not terribly far from the normal high of 63, but of course nowhere near that record of 88 degrees. We did that back in 1965. And of course we were rain free today. We did have lots of sunshine, and we still have mostly clear skies right now, but it is significantly cooler. We've already dropped down to 51 degrees, and dew points are in the upper 20s. The wind, it is calm. We're at 47 degrees in Decatur, already 45 in Denton, 41 right now in Greenville, and 41 degrees in Mineola. Still holding on to 50 degrees down in Corsicana. Satellite and radar, we do have clear skies right now. I expect our skies to stay mostly clear overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. But eventually, we do have another storm on the way. So we're going to start our timecast at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning just to show you, again, lots of sunshine during the day tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful Thanksgiving afternoon. And by the time we get into tomorrow evening, eventually we may have a few clouds move in from the south and west. By Friday, though, I expect to see a lot more cloud cover. So clouds increase pretty early on. This is going to be 8 o'clock on Friday morning, and it does look pretty overcast during that time. And as we go throughout the evening, eventually the rain will start to move in from the west. But this is going to be 6 o'clock on Friday evening, and the Metroplex looks dry during that time, but we do have some rain trying to move in from the south and west. It does become a little bit more widespread by the time we get to about midnight Friday night and into your Saturday morning. But here's the deal. I'm not expecting a whole lot in terms of thunderstorms. And at this point, it doesn't look like we would see much in terms of severe weather. So that's some great news. Now, 8 o'clock on Saturday morning, we're still looking at some scattered showers. If you happen to be doing any traveling during the day or maybe even some shopping, just keep in mind that through about early afternoon, there will still at least be that chance of rain. This is going to be noon on Saturday. You can see the cold front way out to the west, but we still have some showers across the Metroplex. At about 4 o'clock, it looks like that's going to be making its way through DFW. Eastern sides of North Texas, we should be still seeing some rain at that time, but we will be drying out from west to east late in the afternoon and early evening. And then on your Sunday, we do look dry, but behind that cold front, it will be significantly cooler. In fact, it looks downright chilly on Sunday. So how much rainfall are we looking at? Well, we've updated this. We're looking at the Metroplex anywhere from maybe 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch of rain. The farther east you go, we could see a little bit more. We're looking at 3/4 to maybe a full inch of rain, and then farther out to the west, a trace to just under about 1/4. So the cold front, I think with this particular front moving through, you really notice that temperature drop this time around. We're going to go from the mid-60s on Saturday. That would put us at 4 degrees above normal, but on Sunday, we're dropping down to 46 degrees for the high. That would be 16 degrees below normal, but on Monday, even colder, a high of 44 degrees. That's going to be 17 degrees below normal, and then on Tuesday, we're only climbing into the upper 40s. So we're staying cold for a few days. Tonight, though, we're dropping to the 40s for lows, so 41 degrees overnight tonight under mostly clear skies and a pretty light wind. Tomorrow afternoon, mostly sunny. Temperatures will be pretty pleasant. We're going to see that high of about 60 degrees, but we stay in the upper 50s despite cloud cover moving in on Friday. Mid-60s despite the showers and storms on Saturday. But again, that cold front comes in late in the afternoon, early evening. So for your Sunday, we look dry, but it looks very chilly. Temperatures only make it into the mid-40s. We're down to about 44 degrees on Monday. On Tuesday, upper 40s. Then finally by Wednesday, it does look like temperatures recover into the upper 50s. And by the way, that's going to be our first Santa's Helpers days. We have those the next Wednesday as well. The second half of that 14-day, it looks pretty seasonal. We see temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s. And as of right now, it doesn't look like we have too many rain and storm chances. Nothing like that. It looks pretty dry for that second half of the 14-day. The other day, the second half was looking a little bit more unsettled, but everything is starting to trend drier and cool.